no energy, can't get sleep during premenopausal and menopausal. And you don't know even you are in that stage. So, what are the signs and how we can postpone it? We have it here. Be with us until the end, and we have great free gifts for you as well.
Yes. So the menopause, it's the official when you don't have period all year, 12 months consecutively. If your period is stopped, let's say 9 months, but they come back again, you're not yet in menopause. So
Yes. So, we're going to talk about it very soon. Give us a few seconds. Very happy to have you here. Finally, we could meet each other. And I'm here with Dilyana, and she's actually holistic menopause coach, yoga, and breathwork teacher. I'm very delighted to have you.
thank you to having me here, and so much pleasure to be with you today.
So, Dilyana, I know many people have this problem. They don't know even when their pre-menopausal started, and they don't know how, if they can postpone it, or if they can have more energy and sleep during their menopause. So we're going to go through it, but before that I love to know about you. What are you doing, and why did you become menopause coach?
I'm a yoga teacher and breathwork also teacher, and I transition gradually to coaching women in perimenopause and menopause in their health. It's happened that I entering in my perimenopause years, like usually it's in early 40s, can be even earlier. Different people experiencing in different age, but usually it's between 40 and 50 when the perimenopause can start. Sometimes because of the now stressful life can start earlier, like 35 and after latest 30s. So entering in this perimenopause already exhausted, stressed, without with all my knowledge of wellness and how to manage my health, I didn't understood why I'm so exhausted all the time, why I cannot sleep properly, why I'm so irritated, and I have these mood swings. Which is I start to do the research, and I consult different other holistic practitioners. I read a lot, and I start to adjust my practice, my yoga practice, and I start to meet a lot of women who is in this stage, who is experiencing stress and also different symptoms of perimenopause and menopause, and which is not aware all the time that actually they're in this stage, and they looking for a solution and consultation and different doctors for different symptoms without knowing that actually they are in a perimenopause and menopause. There's other side also that eventually you can be in um, in a mask menopause, but you have different. I think my phone ring, but I stop. I hope it can stop soon. So that can be actually other symptoms that you can be like
Can
look
you
like.
close it?
Let me
The
see.
window, that's a Facebook or whatever.
Yes. Now I think it's good.
Yeah, that's fine. That happens in life.
Yeah.
So, Dilyana, the point is, many women afraid of their menopause stage, and they try to postpone it because it's a really scary moment when you don't get your period and you don't have your cycle anymore, and it's a really new stage. So how do we know that we are in premenopausal stage, and can we postpone it?
It's a natural state that every woman going through. It's not disease. It's not end of the world. It's not need to be really suffering so much. But you can start to have irregular period. Yes, that can be mixed with some pregnancy because you have the symptoms is the very similar. So you can have like a whiter or heavy period. You can skip some months the period. You also can have a coarser period, and you can have kind of make it shorter or whiter and or heavy bleeding. And sometimes many women start to consult the doctor because they think that may can be pregnant in this stage of life also, but it's actually starting to have this irregularity period is the first sign that you can be in a perimenopause. Then that's going along with also insomnia, with forgetfulness, with memory problem, with brain fog, with mood swings, with hot flashes, with night sweats. That can be also cause also joint pain. You can have different information, start to have different information. Also, with the muscle, you start to lose the muscle strength, and in general, you can start to feel exhausted. That's going also with not only physical symptoms, but you can have also emotional, a lot of emotional symptoms. You can cry in one moment, and then this next moment you are irritated, frustrated, and the next moment you are calm and in peace, but it can change often. It can go along with depression and anxiety. It can go also with a lot of mental and emotional symptoms, mental health and emotional also. You can get more aggressive, also more frustrated suddenly without no reason. That is because your hormones start to fluctuate, and the hormone imbalances can change. This mood, this overwhelmed state of mind and well-being. Some women start to feel that they lose sign kind of identity. They don't know who they are anymore. They lost motivation. They lost interest of what they're doing and what they love to do until they start to experiencing these symptoms, and they don't understand what's going on with their body and mind. But it's normal phase of a woman's life, and many women experience it in different ways. Some of them going through this stage very easily without a lot of problem. Some other women, it's really deeply going through really challenges and depleted and exhausted. And but the good thing is that there's always a way to manage these symptoms, and there's
Exactly.
always a natural way to manage these symptoms. So that's as the symptoms. But if you can postpone, now they say that birth control pills eventually can help with these symptoms also. It can eventually postpone a little bit, but mostly if you get married in later age and get pregnant in later age, that of course can affect also, it can postpone the menopause also. Like if you late 30s you have a baby, or even early 40s, that can eventually postpone the menopause. Also a way of living, or what kind of ethnicity you are, that can change when the menopause can be actually can menopause be occur for different ethnicity, different. But in general, it's predisposed with family history, with genetic predisposition. In general, they say whenever around the age of your mother, you also can have your menopause. But
So,
postpone can be, yeah, depend of if you smoke or drink alcohol, diet that you have, and lifestyle.
Diliana, I know acupuncture helps because for I had the same issue, and it could be fixed very soon. Maybe I was very early to catch it, especially for women who have their kids in their 40s. It takes some time they get back to their own regular period, and then after some time they think that that's normal, but they don't realize it. That might be premenopausal stage. And I found acupuncture really helps. I don't believe in other pills or drugs or even hormone therapy. I'm not going to deny it. Everybody have their own choice. But you tell me how we can actually use a good diet or any other natural or holistic solution to stay healthy and try to prevent those stage of insomnia and lack of energy.
The thing is that you need to find the time for yourself to prioritize me time and to take care of yourself a little bit more, to accept the changes and to if to listen the body, what bodies tell you what you need most in each moment every day it's different. So if you need to take a rest and nap, if it's possible after lunch, you can do that. Just alternate work and daily activity with short breaks. Also can help. Also, if you know relaxation techniques that can help with these mood swings, this irritability, with this insomnia and sleep disturbance. Deep breathing help a lot. Breath work help a lot with sleep problems, with all the energy to move the energy to oxygenate the body, to manage the symptoms in natural way. Actually, research show that oxygenation in the blood and regulate acidic in the blood actually can trigger less and more the hot flashes. So with the breathing, you oxygenate more the body and the blood, and regulate the pH in the blood. So that can help tremendously with the hot flashes, with insomnia, with low energy. And there's different relaxation techniques. You can learn different meditation, mindfulness. You can learn different style of yoga, tai chi. That combined with little bit other activity like walking outside, be in the nature, be socialize, be in nurture yourself with family and friends. That can help also in natural way. Of course, acupuncture also help, acupressure help. In the proper diet, what I mean is actually the food can really regulate hormone. Actually, eating food with less hormone can help also regulate the hormone. There's a study that's shown that many women who are in a dairy and a meat diet can actually have some percentage more hormone irregularity, more problem than the women who in a plant-based diet and eat more whole foods, natural food, more greens and vegetables. And again, you need to regulate your sugar also. That can help with symptoms of perimenopause, with the hormone, regulate the cortisol level with the relaxation, and also avoid the caffeine, alcohol, or this stimulant that can also contribute to the cortisol level and the hormone imbalances.
Beautiful. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna come back here in again few seconds. Be with us. Please subscribe to Pontoc Calhoun Transition channel and order my book Rules of Change for the Better. Tune up your mood and transform your life to reach your biggest dreams. All right. right. Let's say you have a client and she complains about her stage of irregular cycle. What do you suggest in the beginning? Do you have assessment, or do you do you actually recommend her to see her doctor, or do you have any specific labs to offer her? What do you do?
Yeah, I suggest, I have a lot of questions. I ask a lot of questions. I suggest also to check to make a blood test to see the hormone test, to see how this hormone is in this moment. If she missed some elements that contribute to her symptoms. And also I can suggest to check out the stress level. That can definitely be a reason that can affect the irregularity in the period. They check the diet, but also, yeah, she can speak with naturopath also. But I definitely have a quiz and questions to define in what stage she is, what she needs most, and I can direct her in the way that she can take to change the lifestyle, diet, and also if she doesn't have this relaxation technique, what she can do and learn them, and what kind of movement she needs that can help with this irregular period and the other symptoms.
I see you have a website here. What is the point of this website? What do you do there? And another thing, I know that you have a freebies. And tell me about that PDF freebie. How can they access it and how can you offer it?
Yes, I create this website with this freebie 10, my 10 top secret how to sleep better. This is my PDF and my gift that I give to women who come to my website. They want to be in contact with me, and in exchange of their contacts, I give them this gift to help them with this sleep disturbance and manage the energy. This website is I use it as marketing tools, of course, and I promote this healthy lifestyle. They can have first touch with me to see the video what I have there and what I'm about, what I kind of services I offer, and I create this program which is in the beta testing. It's still I'm testing the idea of menopause health mastery. It's a program for women to manage the symptoms in natural way using a lot of holistic modality and tools. One of them is breathing, meditation, restorative yoga, and also diet and lifestyle, and also manage the mindset and psychology during this transition period. And I really want to reach as much possible women to teach them that the self-care is important and that can be prioritized, and there's a hope in the tunnel, and they not need to suffer during this transition period. There is always a way to manage this in natural way and to be more happy, healthy, and more positive during this transition period.
Great. So I have another question, just pop in my mind. How yoga can help in decreasing the symptoms for premenopausal and menopausal stage?
That can help a lot actually with connecting better with your body and mind, and also calm down your low the cortisol level with this proper relaxing exercise and meditation and breathing. It really can transform your mind and psychology, and just become more insight and see the different perspective of the transition period that you're going through, and find actually power insight to manage these symptoms. So it's what's happening in the mat can happen off the mat. It's kind of lifestyle. It's really better connection with body and mind, and really make you feel more present, more mindful, and in control of the things that you lose the control actually during this transition period. And that can give you really yoga can give you really the tools to give back your control and give back your wife again.
So, except those foods that you said we have to avoid during this time, like caffeine, alcohol, what else do we have to prevent and what is good for us? I know you mentioned something about the plant-based and meat. We have to reduce meat during this time. So, how can we compensate the energy if we don't eat meat?
Protein is very, very, very important, and the plant-based protein actually is very, very helpful. They actually study that in broccoli there is more protein than the beef. So the green leaves vegetable is really, really helpful for regulate this hormone, and also whole foods, nuts. Drinking a lot of water, hydrate is very important also during this period of time. Fresh air, also vitamin D is very helpful, and vitamin B12, also vitamin C. Also, adaptogen as ashwagandha. It's a herb based, but it's different than supplements because they in long term they don't cause addiction. It's really helpful and healthy. There's different mushrooms that you can use for your mental health, your focus, your energy, your sleep. So mushrooms, ashwagandha is for there is calming effect. Black cohosh is also natural herbs that help with mood swings, hot flashes, and sleep disturbance. There's many more that I suggest in my program, in my clients when I coach them. I emphasize of herbs. I emphasize of healthy eating, a balanced eat, about balanced healthy diet, and also to normalize cortisol levels. Sometimes over exercise can be not so beneficial. You can actually contribute to the stress. So emphasize more in relaxing activity, parasympathetic relaxing activity than so much in cardio. But it's important also to build this muscle strength and strength your muscle and body. Sometimes heavy lifting, which is if can be moderate, can help. So combination of different exercise, combination of healthy diet and this supplement and these herbs, adaptogen, really can help to manage and going through this transition period in more ease and grace.
Beautiful. Ashwagandha actually is a really good supplement because I always recommend it to my clients for fertility as well. So it's not only for menopausal or premenopausal, but it's also good for pregnancy or women who are struggling because that's a great one to balance the hormones in your body and it doesn't harm you. It's, as you said, is natural and organic, so you don't need to worry about that.
Yes.
So, what is your last recommendation for women who just faced with the premenopausal stage and they don't know what to do? They have just have few months of irregular period. They think that they are um, getting pregnant. I know something because when I went to my medical doctor, he said that's normal, it's nothing, blah blah blah. You are in premenopausal, but when I went to acupuncture, something was different. So I get back to my normal again. So you see, it's really good when you can cut it up, when you can catch it very early, so you may postpone it or you may regular your hormones because sometimes it happen earlier than it's expected because of a stress, especially during this time of or uh, age, like this time of this world with pandemic and all the stress. So it's, if, as you said, if you take care of yourself, if you have a great diet, so if you have a great system to protect you, because you may just randomly eat something, but if you have a really regular a structured diet, so you know exactly what to eat, what you don't eat, and that's great for them.
Yeah, it's a combination of lifestyle and also how you look and approach this transition period. And there's no need to be dramatic so much. You can find also the fun part of this and just enjoy the process, enjoy the trip. Yeah, there's a lot of information, but that for that reason I create this program to save many hours surfing and looking for information. I can just combine all this information in contents, synthese, and give them the sample tools to manage the symptoms in natural way that can save their time to looking in the internet and surfing for information. They also can save their time to go to the doctor, and eventually the general medicine also can prescribe just the antidepressant or just take a vacation, or yes, it's normal, or just Google it and all this. It can save a lot of hours in front of the doctor's cabinet. Uh, they can more go and research also in a holistic way, consult the holistic practitioners, but I synthesize all this information and save a lot of time to them. So if they want to connect with me, I can help definitely to with information, and my program definitely can help with suggestion. I am looking for women who want to go to interview with me to exactly make better what I can offer and synthesize and actually narrow down what they need, and I can provide a better service. So I'm now in the beta testing. I'm going to launch my program hopefully soon. So I'm still in this researching period, but I'm working with women, but in one-on-one. But if some of the women who is in your audience and who listen this interview would like to be interviewed with me also to help improve this program, I will be glad.
So what is the fun part of it? I don't know. You tell me. So
Yeah,
what is the fun when the women
yeah, when the
realize they don't have any period? So it's good because yeah. But what is the fun part of it?
you can make fun for yourself, just to fake a funny part for yourself, that just find the other women who is in the same similar situation and experiencing the similar symptoms. It's not fun, but you can make it more easily and digestible if you with support of other women and support of the women who are going through this kind of also suffering period, but a challenging period. But when you talk with this kind of women who are experiencing the same, you can start to see that it's not alone, and there's actually it's happening, can happen to everybody, and you can laugh for each other experience and find a more easy way to go through to that. It's not really laughing, but can make it easy and understandable with support of other women who are going through this period. And you know, you often laugh with our forgetness and how you forget often the things in different experiencing different situation, which is can be confusing. And but if you find a positive way, a positive side of what's happening, and that it's not the end of the world, it's gonna pass anyway. It's just a number of years that you need to go over and navigate with this. But with proper support, and if you're in the state that you are relaxed, you can see actually that it's not so tragic.
Exactly. That's one stage of your life, and it's not gonna kill you. Every woman have
Yeah.
it. Okay, thank you so much for being here. I really enjoyed talking to you. That was the first time I talk about this topic, because usually I talk about fertility, and that was different. Okay, thank you so much.
Welcome, my pleasure, and I hope that is beneficial for our everybody who listen that can help.